How many chances should one man get before the law finally says, enough? Meet Mr. Franklin, a man who claims he's being set up, a victim of a broken system. But the judge sees a repeat offender who can't stay out of trouble. An assault with a deadly weapon, a revoked bond, a desperate plea for mercy. The judge wanted to believe in him, but now he's furious. I thought we had something, man, but I'm done. Is this justice, or is Franklin being thrown away by the system? Watch till the end and decide for yourself.
What's going on? Mr. Franklin on the back.
Oh, Ladon.
Yes.
You pick up a new case?
He picks up an ag assault with deadly weapon upstairs.
Hey, Deputy, you going?
Huh?
Mind bringing him out?
He's
Please.
carried a couple days this week because not getting brought up.
Ladon, please. Ladon, right?
Yes. I spoke with the state a couple times this week.
Why do I not see it on docket?
He got rolled from yesterday. I don't know.
Oh, it's Franklin's the last name, maybe.
Yes, I'm sorry. Franklin is last.
I've got it.
He has a terroristic threat here, and he picked up a substantial felony upstairs. And I think his bond is at 40,000 upstairs, which I know he can't possibly make. So,
Yes.
he's adamant he didn't do anything.
I'm sorry, sir.
After all that we've gone through,
This case.
gone through trying the this, the that.
Case analysis. The story of Mr. Franklin. A cycle of trouble or a victim of circumstance? This case revolves around Mr. Franklin, a 35-year-old man who finds himself once again entangled in the legal system. What started as a bond violation hearing quickly escalated when it was revealed that he had picked up a new felony charge, aggravated assault with a E-by-D deadly weapon. What happened? Mr. Franklin was already on bond for previous offenses.
And now you've picked up an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? Don't talk about the case, Mr. Franklin.
He's the prosecutor.
The only thing is, I cannot express my disappointment. I really thought that you and I were like reaching together.
We are. We were, and we really are. My family's working against me. They trying to take my SSI check and stuff. I haven't done anything. This is my 35th year. I haven't done nothing.
So look, I don't even know what happened. I want to know. So he picked up an ag assault with them. What happened? Please, just don't say anything, please. I just want to know what happened or why they're saying what happened. Okay.
On March 17th, 2025, at approximately 5:48 p.m., officers were dispatched to an aggravated assault call at a residence in Harris County, Texas. Upon arrival, the officers met with the complainant, who stated they are a resident in a group home. The complainant stated that the defendant is a person they have known for 3 weeks. The complainant stated the defendant arrived at the group home around 5:38 p.m. and knocked on the front door multiple times, cussing at another resident due to them not opening up the front door fast enough. The complainant stated the defendant continued yelling, cursing, and talking down to the resident, so the complainant tried to talk the defendant down. The defendant stated to the complainant that he was going to fuck him up, then went to his bedroom. The defendant took a hold of a fork which the complainant believed was a knife and pointed it at the complainant. The complainant asked if he was going to get stabbed, and the defendant charged at the complainant. The complainant stated they feared for serious bodily injury or death. The complainant ran and locked themselves in their motor vehicle and called the police. While waiting for the police in the vehicle, the defendant was still threatening to kill the complainant and was kicking the vehicle.
Wow.
Under the court's supervision. Recently, he allegedly threatened another resident in his group home, wielding what the victim believed to be a knife, later revealed to be a fork. He was accused of charging at the victim, kicking their vehicle, and making death threats. The complainant called the police, fearing for their safety. The judge, visibly disappointed, had hoped that Franklin was on the path to change. Franklin's defense. He adamantly denies the charges, claiming he's being falsely accused. He believes that his family is working against him to take his SSI Social Security income benefits. He too insists that he is not violent and is simply being targeted. He pleads with the judge for an alternative, suggesting mental health evaluation instead of incarceration. Judge's perspective. The judge's frustration is clear. He has given Franklin multiple chances in the past, but the repeated run-ins with the law paint a picture of...
I just came from Food Town and I went back home to eat. I was at the door, I knocked.
Stop. Just the problem is that there's some people in this life, Shaisa is always happening for some reason. Always. This, that, this. It's always happening. It's always happening. Don't matter where you go. I'm always stepping in, you know?
I'm not a violent person.
Your history says...
Well, I'm not a violent person. I'm an SSI patient. I've been dealing with this stuff all my life. Soon as they get my name,
the only thing
to use my social...
The only thing I'm going to say is that, you know, it's time to do some deep reflection. You know, it really is time. Because the thing is that I don't want you to end up with a 40-year sentence, man, because of the no self-control. I really thought we had something. I'm just so disappointed, man.
I don't know. Well, I'm the one that's been did wrong. I'm kind of more.
So look, you've...
someone who lacks self-control. The judge warns Franklin that without change, he risks a long prison sentence, potentially 40 years if he continues down this path. Due to the new felony charge, the judge revokes his bond and sets a new one at $5,000, a sum Franklin is unlikely to afford. The judge agrees to have Franklin evaluated, but only after the felony case progresses. Key issues at play: mental health versus criminal intent. Is Franklin a dangerous repeat offender, or is he someone who needs psychiatric help? Systemic failure?
I got to revoke your bond, man. So...
I don't know why.
Because you picked up a felony.
I'm doing everything I can do. It's people out there doing hate cases, hate crimes, all towards people like me. All I'm trying to do is just get my home back. They took it from me. Everything. This stuff is happening against me. I'm not assaulting people. I never assault people.
You know, the problem is that while this case is open, we can't do anything in here anyways. You know, what I'd like to do is, you know, have you evaluated to see how we go forward, because I just don't know.
A lot of this stuff was false. All of this stuff is false, so it's me.
We're going to have to wait for it to play out. I hope, Mr. Franklin, but I don't know. Well, I got to wait to see the evidence and see what happens.
Well, you can't just send me to a psych ward unit or something while all of this is going on.
First, I have to have you evaluated, but I can't do that until the felonies are worked out.
This is not making no sense. This is my 35th year. And I have to keep dealing with this stuff.
Okay. I guess I'm going to revoke it. I'll set it at 5,001. All right, Mr. Franklin, I just don't want you to have any weapons, and just don't pick up any new cases, man.
Failure? He claims he is being targeted. Is this a case of a man stuck in the system, or is he manipulating the system? The judge's dilemma: how many chances should someone get before the law has to take serious action? Consequences and what's next. Franklin will remain in jail unless he can post bond. His mental health evaluation could determine if he's eligible for psychiatric care instead of incarceration. If convicted of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, he could face a serious prison sentence. The case will play out in court, where the evidence will determine if Franklin is truly guilty or a victim of false allegations. Final question. Is this a case of a man failing to change, or is the system failing him?